Hey there, fifth grade readers. Today I want to remind you that as readers move through one paragraph to another or one part of a text to another, they notice when the text is shifting. Today we're going to focus on a digital text here that I have pulled up. And we are going to read it 2 times. The first time we are going to read it with the sound off and asking ourselves, again, what do you think this is mostly about and what is 2 possible main ideas? Okay. Again, readers ask themselves, does this new part go with the idea I was just reading about, or is it a new part? This is important so that readers can make sense of what they are reading. Okay. The second time we read it, we are going to have the sound on that time, and we are going to still be stopping and asking ourselves, again, what key details support this main idea. Okay, so let's go ahead and scroll back up to the first, and we are going to watch it kind of just with no sound on right now, and while it's going, I'm kind of stopping and thinking about what are 2 possible main ideas that I could come up with. And I'm going to pause it right here and just kind of stopping, asking myself just kind of what am I noticing while I'm watching this digital text. Again, I'm thinking about how they're talking about African lions. Okay, I can see that they live in a group. Okay, they look very protective of one another. Okay, so I'm thinking about that. Okay. So again, before I start watching it the second time, there at the end, again, I'm thinking about what amazing creatures that they're trying to tell us that they are, that they live again in a group, how they protect their young. Okay, so there was a lot of information I got from just looking through it. Okay, so I'm going to scroll on down, and the 2 that I came up with, the 2 main ideas, just from looking at it without even hearing what they're going to say, was African lions are amazing and African lions are protective. Okay, so those are just my 2 guesses. That's why I'm just thinking it through right now. Okay, I'm not sure if it's correct because I haven't listened to it yet, but that's what I'm thinking so far. Okay, let's scroll back up on this side, and again on the second watch, we are asking ourselves, what key details support the main idea? Okay, so we're doing 2 different things right now. Okay, we're thinking about what are the main ideas and what would support them. Okay, so let's have a listen.
And now, it's time for some more amazing animals. Number 333, the amazing African lion. Good morning, or is it good afternoon? cares? I'm lying down anyway. Oh, that was tiring. This is the African lion, king of the jungle, which is odd because they don't live in jungles. Today you can find lions in a small region of India, but mostly in Africa, in a few places south of the Sahara Desert. Yeah, king of the desert doesn't sound quite so good. Lions are the only cats to live together in big family groups called prides.
Pig! Pig!
What?
Watch the kids. I'm going to work.
Keep your tail on. Most of the pride is made up of lionesses. They do most of the hunting. Lionesses are excellent stealth predators and very loving mums.
Mom, when I grow up, I want to be a cub reporter.
He's definitely your son. Stop being so catty. And what does the male lion do? He has a big hairy mane and that! I guess you could say I have the raw talent. Yes, the roar is very important, warning off other lions in their territory, and it keeps everyone together.
Okay, so I'm going to pause right there, and I'm, again, asking myself, again, what are the key details? Okay, so they're really talking about how they live in prides. Okay, so that can really support an idea that I'm thinking about, that each kind of the lioness and the male lions each have jobs that take care of the family's needs. Okay, and they talked about how the male lion warns off other lions and the lionesses get the food. Okay, so right now as I'm thinking, going back to it again, I said they were protective. Maybe protective wasn't the right word. Maybe I'll say lions are dominant. Okay, and they have certain jobs to take care of their family. Okay, so that's what I'm thinking so far. Let's hear what a possible second one is.
Everybody go! Did you know that lions love fast food? Don't forget the fries. They might be big, ferocious pussycat predators, but the African lion is undoubtedly an amazing animal.
Good. Okay, so again, they said exactly what I had said, that they're an amazing animal. That again have adapted. They talked about the lion's roar, that they have adapted to again fit in their environment and survive in their environment. Okay, so again, I think my first two, from just watching, were pretty good guesses. But again, let's look at what I came up with now. Okay, so again, that's what I wrote for that first pause. Lions are dominant or take care of the family's needs. Okay, so again, that's a main idea that I came up with. And again, the key details that I mentioned to you where they live in prides. And again, they talked about the male lions warning off other lions in the territory. Okay, so again, if I was going to be answering a question on what is the main idea and how can you use supporting details, this is the one I came up with. One reason African lions are dominant is that they warn off other lions in their territory. This matters because if lions didn't warn off other lions, then their pride might be attacked. Okay, so do you see how I said that? Let's come up with a second reason. Okay, and we're gonna type this kind of together, thinking about it. Okay, so I already know I'm gonna start with another reason African lions are dominant is that they live in prides. Okay, I'm gonna actually scoot back here. I want to scroll this over. It all fits on one, lives in prides. Okay, this matters because, remember, this is the most important part. This matters because it's, again, telling me that I can use details from the text to tell me why I think something's a main idea. This matters because if lions didn't live in prides together, then it might be difficult to take care of the family. Okay, so again, thinking about the roles that they had. Okay, the lionesses and the male lions. Okay, so do you again see I said one reason and then another reason, and this matters because. Okay, let's think about, remember our other one, our other main idea we said was talking about how they are amazing animals, okay? I'm going to show you what I came up with as a possible, again, main idea that I got from that second part of the video. African lions are amazing animals that have adapted to survive in their environment, okay? So again, they mentioned the lion's roar, okay? So I wanted to make sure I mentioned that the lion's roar warns other lions to keep prides together, okay? They also talked about how they are fast predators, and they talked about the speed that they can run up to. So again, that's a key detail that I could refer to. And again, they talked about, remember, the retractable claws that lions have, okay? So I'm just going to talk you through, okay, instead of typing it out, so again, how I would support this main idea. Again, that the main idea that African lions are amazing animals that have adapted to survive in their environment, okay? One reason African lions are amazing animals that have adapted to survive in the environment is, okay, notice I repeat the main idea, okay? One reason African lions are amazing animals that have adapted to survive in the environment is that their roar protects the pride. This matters because when predators come after their pride, lions can roar to scare them away. Okay, so again, it talked about the fact that they gave about the loud roar that scares away their predators. Okay, I want you now, okay, to kind of jot down what you think would be a second reason, okay, using supporting details. Again, so I want you to stop and think. Again, another reason African lions are amazing animals that have adapted to survive in the environment is, okay, and think about that. Okay, I hope you guys came up with something. I'll tell you what I came up with and kind of check to see if you have something similar to what I have. Again, another reason African lions are amazing animals that have adapted to survive in the environment is that their speed allows them to hunt. Lions can travel as fast as 35 miles per hour. This matters because if lions are fast, they can quickly hunt their prey. Okay? Today, you are going to be reading, okay, and doing the same type of work with this same type of strategy. Okay, let's scroll back up and look back at our strategy again. Okay, you are going to be, again, reading another text, okay, and I want you to do the same type of strategy. Watch it first time and then, again, watch it the second time. And as you do that, I want you to think about, okay, does this new part go with the idea I was just reading, or is it a new idea? Okay, and is this important? Okay, and what are supporting details? What are some supporting details that support this main idea?